Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me and watch this video. I wanted to do this particular project for a very long time. This is something that I wanted to do for my bathroom and I figure why not? Let's do it, let's record it, let's share it with all of you. So for this project, we will use jars. This particular one is flat on both sides. I bought this one in Dollar Tree store, and this one came with brown lid, which I did spray paint. So we will use the jar. I will also use this bling ribbon that I purchased from Amazon. It doesn't come on a roll, but it is a quite long piece, and I'm not sure if you remember, but I decorated small white shelves that I purchased from Dollar Tree with these flowers from this ribbon. I will also use the bling that I purchased, and I'm not sure where I purchased this from. I know that you can buy this one on Amazon. And those are really small diamond-like squares. And I have this ribbon that I also purchased from Amazon, and this one has sticky on the back. When you're making this project, you really should use E6000 glue, which I will not, because I do want to speed up this process a little bit. I don't want this video to be that long, but basically wherever we're going to apply hot glue, we should put few dabs of this E6000. That will make it permanent. So what we're going to do, I have smaller piece in here of the bling, and I will cut out these flowers, and we will cut them as individual pieces. For each jar, we will need approximately 7 of them, and I will be making total of 3 jars. I need 3 jars to decorate my bathroom. So when you cut these flowers, they are little strings over here at the end. So I found that it's really easy just to kind of use the lighter and kind of burn them off. Don't hold the flame for too long and don't burn yourself. But I found that if you just touch it, those strings are just burning out, and as you can see, they don't really do, the flame doesn't do anything to the back of it. So this is kind of quicker way to get rid of those little strings right at the edges. And previously I was actually cutting them off, but that could be quite time consuming, and I tried this way and it works beautifully. So I figure I will share that with you. So now I'm going to cut out individual pieces. Okay, 6, 7, and I will actually need 14 because I want to decorate both flat surfaces. So I will decorate on each side. Let me separate these. And now every individual piece, wherever we did cut, I am gonna do the same thing. Oh, it doesn't want to work with me. So I will just burn down those little strings. And these don't have it. And I think these are good. So okay, I got 14. So we're gonna need 7 for one side, 7 for the other. And now this sheet, I will trim with my knife. You can trim it with the knife or you can actually cut it. It doesn't matter. Either way, it will work. And we are cutting out only one strip. I mean one row of this bling. And because I'm making more of these, I will cut out few strips. And you can see this is the backing that came off out of one strip. But as you can see, you can easily also cut it. So whichever way you feel more comfortable, it's totally up to you. With the scissors, this glue kind of gets stuck to the blade, but okay. So now, I mentioned to you that I will use hot glue, but if you're using the E6000 because you want to make it permanent, I will put it just a little dab of that glue, and then on top of it, just a little bit of hot glue, just like that. And now we're gonna position these just like that. And I decided to use those flowers because I will be placing those jars right on the top of the shelves that I previously made. So we're gonna glue all of these. Now the jars, I did prep the jars, so I did wipe them with alcohol just to make sure that these will stick really nicely. Okay, one more. And just drop it. So I'm trying to keep the spacing close to be the same between all the flowers. And we will do the same thing on the opposite side. Let me just remove the lid. So again, I'm gonna position them the way I want them. Just like that. Okay, so the first layer is done. So I don't want to leave it plain just like that. So what I have done, or what I'm planning to do, I have done one of these already. So this string, I'm removing the tape, and I will position this right, just like that, right in between. And now to make this as even as I possibly can, the round circle around it, where the flatness is actually ending, and this is the part of the jar, I'm making this as long up to the edge of that flat piece. I think this is a really quick project, and I think it looks just adorable. It looks cute. It will fit my deco. And if you made the same shelves as I previously had in my video, this will match perfectly. And you know, I'm making these jars for the cotton balls for my bathroom, for Q-tips, for things like that. But honestly, I think that would look just adorable, even with for the little candles on the inside, and maybe for your porch, or put them outside if you have guests and you are sitting by the picnic table. I think they would look very, very cute. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And as you can see, I'm not measuring anything. So this is really, I think this is a really cute and fun project. I think this is too short. So we're gonna take the next one. Okay, you can see how quickly we made this, and I will remove this label. But I didn't have a chance, so it stays on, but for now. Now for the lid, as I mentioned to you that the lid was brown just like that, but because it wouldn't fit my deco, I just spray painted. You can see my fingerprints. I sprayed that with metallic finish, rich shiny finish, fast drying, rust oleum. I purchased this one in Home Depot. You can purchase this in any paint store. And I'm sure if you are working with especially silver bling, I'm pretty sure you have this. So I don't want to put too much decoration on the jar itself. So I am actually planning to leave this just the way it is and concentrate on the lid. So for the lid, I will be using this tape. And I want to put this tape right here, all around it. And I am gonna put it towards the bottom because I do want to finish this up with the individual bling that I have left. So it's gonna be just like that. This particular tape is not wide enough, and you could put it on the middle and keep it just like that. That's fine, since the lid is painted already anyway. Now this one has an adhesive, so you really don't have to use hot glue, but if you want this to be permanent, I would just dab a little bit of this E6000 and start applying right around it, just like that. So the bottom of the jar becomes your guide. Just like that, we go all the way around. I'm going to make sure that it's even on the bottom. And now we'll cut it off right here. And I need to cut a little bit more. Just like that. And we got a beautiful wraparound. You can see my fingerprints. We had guests today and yesterday, this whole weekend, so I should have painted this yesterday, but I actually did it today during the day and it didn't quite dry that well. But you can see the edge is finished beautifully already. So now what I'm gonna do, I have this strip left with 4 rows. And I will cut, I'm not measuring this, I will cut out another 5 rows and we're gonna make a little handle. So depending on the size of your lid, and it really depends how big you want your handle to be, so you know, it's really up to you. I want it to stick out a little bit, not too much, just kind of like this. So mine measures approximately 3.5 inches, but the lid itself, it's about 2 7/8. So I will remove the backing. Just like that. And the 4 rows, this is really sticky, but the 4 rows I will cut approximately 1.5 inches, maybe a little bit more. Remove the backing. And I will position this right on the top. And I will position this approximately on the middle, because you don't want your handle to be sticky on the bottom. So now, before we position this, I'm gonna have to cut, and actually I do have them pre-cut already, and little strings burned off, but I need to cut another 2 flowers, and let me burn those off. Just on all sides. I don't want to see those strings. Here is one more. And this, you put E6000 if you want permanent. I'm just gonna put this glue. This one is good enough for me. And we will position this right on the middle of the lid, just like that. Because the handle, we will position right on both sides of those flowers. Just like that. So here is our handle. So now we're going to decorate all around, and we will decorate with these flowers. And I see this one is not burned off yet. Okay, now it looks good. So now, again for permanent, you apply E6000, and on top of it you apply the hot glue. And we will decorate this all around. Just like that. And as you can see, when I'm applying this, I'm trying to create that little curve in here. So you want this all around the edge of your lid. Just like that, and last one. Okay, one side is done. We turn it around and we're gonna do the same thing to this side. So if you like this project, if you like this video, please hit like, share, comment and subscribe. That would really help my channel. And I really appreciate if you could do that for me. And as you can see, we are going all around. And this is the last one. Just like that. And this handle is more for decoration than anything else, because when you close the jar, you're closing it just like that. So I think this project is really simple yet beautiful. I think it looks very elegant, yet I don't think it's overdone. And I will place this one right on the top of the white shelves that I decorated in one of my previous videos. I will include information about that video in the description if you would like to see it. So I hope you like it, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.